Hello, Virgo. Welcome to this reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Um, this is a timeless reading. I'm recording this at the end of June 2021. So, I feel, but, at least for the next 30 or so days is my intention. So, we're going to start the reading with an energy oracle card. And then I'll pull some regular tarot, and then I'm going to clarify it with the tarot of dreams, which I'll show you in a minute when we get there. But let me get a couple of these for you. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Like I said, it's a timeless reading. By the way, if you're watching this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button for me, and also let me know in the chat where you are watching from. And if you're a subscriber or not, I would appreciate that. I'm trying to test these live streams. But let's see. For Virgo, we have, number 8, indecision. So is there some kind of decision that you're trying to make, and maybe you just can't come to a conclusion? And then first chakra, Archangel Michael. So let's see. I feel like there's a decision that you're grappling with, something you're thinking about doing. Maybe you're going back and forth with it. You can't figure it out. Let me see what card number 35 says. Archangel Michael. I know that he's about stability and security and protection and that kind of thing. And this card says the first chakra also. So let's see what it's saying. So this is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. Very interesting. So I feel like this decision that you're trying to make, I feel like maybe you're afraid. It's fear that's keeping you in this place of indecision. Maybe you fear that if you make the wrong decision, it could affect your stability and your security, maybe your finances or your relationship or something like that. Let's see what's on this card. It's the number 8. Kind of reminds me of the 8 of Cups in a way, walking away from something. Maybe you're trying to figure out if you want to walk away from something or if you should stay. A lot of people are thinking about quitting jobs right now, walking away from careers where they're really just deciding that they're not that happy. The last year kind of made them realize that there might be more to life than what they've been doing. I don't know. Maybe that's what this is about for you. But let's see. Let's get a card for current energy, the Star. So we had that for Taurus also. It's about wishes being fulfilled. It's also about healing. This could also be about making a decision. It kind of, that's not what the card means, but I kind of read intuitively, sort of like you're weighing things there a little bit, trying to figure out what's going on. Let's get a card for what's challenging and or benefiting our Virgos through this process. Okay, wow. Waiting for your ship to come in. So I feel like this is part of the indecision. So a lot of times when you're waiting for something to happen and you kind of have in your mind what you want to happen, but just like this guy on one of the decks, I think it's Light Seers, she's holding a surfboard and she's standing on the shore and she's just waiting for her perfect wave. But if you get too caught up and overthink it, you're going to miss the wave that's meant for you because you stood on the shore too long. And I feel like that might be it. Like maybe there are several ships out there and you can't decide which one to go to. But I think you need to remember that if you overthink it too much, you might miss out on all of them. So, yeah. Let's get a card for advice from Spirit. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Advice from Spirit, King of Pentacles. I feel like this is one of the most stable cards in the deck. So it's reminding you that you are stable. And whatever this is, it's not going to rock you. You can, you know, for one, you can always call on Archangel Michael to help you make the right decision and protect you in case you make a wrong step. But really, there are no wrong steps on the path. You may just end up running into a learning experience or a little bit of turbulence, but you're going to end up correcting yourself and getting right back on the path. So, advice, no, this is potential outcome. 9 of Wands. So this is the wounded warrior. So I feel like this has not been an easy road. You've been through a lot. You've done a lot of work. You maybe been hurt a few times, but you have not given up and you've persisted. I think this is saying you've already been through so many hard times that whatever this decision is about is not going to break you. Because you've already been through. Like when I look back over my life and if I start getting worried about something, I realize all the things that I've been through and that I came through. Maybe they were not always easy like this guy, but they didn't break me. And I ended up moving forward and going to even higher levels. So I think that's what this is reminding you of. And there's that 8 of Cups that I was talking about. What you might not see coming is kind of like this. There's something you need to walk away from. And maybe the something you need to walk away from is not even that bad, because you see the 8 cups are full. So on some of these, in some decks, some of them are spilled, which kind of lets you know that whatever this wasn't that great anyway, because half the cups are spilled. But in this case, whatever you had was decent because you had 8 full cups. But there's something inside you that you just know that this is not fulfilling you, and you're trying to figure out if you want to walk away from it. Could be a relationship, could be some kind of career thing, could be a job, could be anything. Let me know in the comments how this resonates for you. But let's clarify these cards. To clarify the Star card, please, Spirit. Clarifying the Star, the Judgment. Yep, you're healing. I feel like you're leveling up. You're being risen up out of. I feel like this is kind of like you're moving out of whatever this is that has been challenging. This Spirit is helping you heal, and you're rising up. Let's clarify the 3 of Wands, please, in the challenge position. Queen of Cups. Yeah, nice. So staying stable, keeping your heart open, keeping your emotions stable. Maybe I feel like this I don't see any swords, so I feel like this is an emotional decision. I don't feel like this is something that you can like write out on a sheet of paper, like here's the pros, here's the cons, and make a logical analysis and a decision that way. This is some kind of emotional decision. Yeah, definitely. And it's part of your healing too. So let's clarify this King of Pentacles in the advice from Spirit. Clarifying itself, King of Coins. So this is just reminding you that you're stable. You've got everything you need. You're going to be taken care of no matter what happens in this situation. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands, please. Clarifying the 9 of Wands is the Tower. So yeah, you're breaking down something. I feel like you are purposely going through the work to tear down something in your life, whether it's a relationship, a job. I feel like it's something emotional, something that you're making the decision to walk away on. It's not something that happened to you. It's something that you realize that you weren't being fulfilled and that you needed to walk away to find your happiness. So you initiated it yourself, which is always better than somebody else breaking up with you or you getting laid off or something like that. This is something that, you came up with that you needed to do for yourself. and you're willing to stick through it and not give up, even though it's been rough. So let's see. Let's get 3 cards from the universe for you, just kind of like advice going forward, potential outcome, whatever messages the universe wants to send. This is for Virgo. And we have the Empress. You're abundant. Don't forget that. You're always you're always abundant. You're always moving forward. The Chariot. This is also about being divinely guided. This is kind of, even though I know you're making this decision or you're trying to, there's parts of this journey where you're not really holding the reins. The universe is. So you just you have to know that you're being divinely guided along the path. Wow. And the Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. So there's more divine guidance, and the wheel is turning, bringing you more prosperity and more of everything good that you've been wanting. So yeah, I feel like this is the right decision. Now the timing is what you got to figure out. I'm not sure about the timing. Like, if this is something that you need to plan out, that might be part of what this King of Pentacles is saying. Like, plan it out. Don't be impulsive. There's nothing impulsive in these cards. There's not a whole lot of air in here either. There aren't that many swords, but there's nothing impulsive. This is kind of about planning. So if you know you want to leave your job, but you can't just walk in on Monday morning and put a notice in and leave, you've got to plan it. You've got to start saving money. That's what this is about. Go ahead and start putting all those plans into motion so that when it comes time, you'll be ready. And there's a star on the bottom. Wow. And that's the second time we've seen it. So your wish is coming true. Just make sure you don't give up. Keep moving forward, and make sure you plan whatever this is that you're trying to decide. The biggest decision is in the plans. I feel like you already know you're going to do this thing. Now you just got to make a plan to make it happen. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next reading.